Does the government have the responsibility to honor the fourth commandment? We'll answer that question. Today is Monday, February 3rd. From Ave Maria Radio, this is Michigan Mornings. Good morning from Ishpeming. I'm Matthew Handley. Today is the Memorial of St. Blaise. Let's begin with the news. Police are investigating what caused a hyperbaric chamber to explode on Friday at a medical facility here in Michigan. Local fire officials say a fire may have started in the chamber. Troy Fire Lieutenant Keith Young says concentrated oxygen, combined with the pressure used in hyperbaric chambers, sometimes can be fuel for a fire to start.
We've did some initial investigation. This is very uncommon, so we're not sure what led up to it, and that's what our investigation is going to show. So in further time, we'll be able to release that information, what exactly happened with that chamber.
A 5-year-old boy from Royal Oak died inside the chamber during the explosion. The boy's mother was injured as well. The family has retained an attorney with Feiger Law. Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer is criticizing President Donald Trump after he announced the U.S. would impose tariffs on goods imported from Canada and Mexico. The governor said in a statement, in part, quote, a 25% tariff will hurt American auto workers and consumers, raise prices on cars, groceries, and energy for working families, and put countless jobs at risk. Trump's middle-class tax hike will cripple our economy and hit working-class, blue-collar families especially hard, end quote. She also said it will harm Michigan's auto industry. The University of Michigan is suspending a pro-Palestinian group on campus for 2 years. The school says the suspension comes after students allied for freedom and equality violated rules and protested outside the home of a university regent. The group, however, says this is part of the school's efforts to silence their message. School officials say during the suspension they will not have access to school funding or the ability to reserve university spaces. Michigan-based Dow Chemical has announced it will be laying off 1,500 people as part of a plan to cut $1 billion of expenses. It comes after a disappointing fourth quarter where profits were well short of expectations. According to the company, 50 to 70% of that savings will come through a direct cut of services from third-party contractors. Dow was founded and headquartered in Midland and has facilities elsewhere in North and South America and Europe. The company has not elaborated on where the job cuts would be made. And in sports, the Detroit Pistons owners and a team of local investors are bidding to bring a professional women's basketball team to Detroit. A formal bid for a WNBA expansion franchise was submitted last week. If selected, the team would play at Little Caesars Arena and revive the Detroit Shock, which played from 1998 to 2009. This is Michigan Mornings.
Dr. Ray Guarendi.
I was raised in an Italian Catholic home. We went to church. That's what you did. And now that I'm older, I can't thank my parents enough for allowing me to know about our Lord, because ultimately the base that they gave me kept pulling me back to the Catholic Church, even though I wandered as a young adult.
Dr. Ray's coming up at 1 o'clock on Ave Maria Radio. It's going to be a cloudy and warmer day in Detroit. We're going to have a high of 47. Tonight, temperatures drop to 24 as the clouds roll out. Tomorrow, we can expect partly sunny skies and cooler temperatures. Our high will be 30. Wednesday, we may see some wintry mix in the afternoon. Our high will be near 30. Thursday will be mostly cloudy and warmer with temperatures back around 40. We may see some scattered rain showers across the area this morning in Saginaw. We'll have a high of 42. Tonight, we have a chance of snow as temperatures drop, but otherwise it will be mostly cloudy. Lows will dip to 20. Tomorrow will be partly sunny and cooler with highs around 27. Wednesday, we could see some more snow with temperatures in the upper 20s, and Thursday will be mostly cloudy with highs in the mid-30s. Welcome back to Michigan Mornings. I'm Matthew Handley. As policies are changing on parents' rights, particularly around transgenderism, Father Mitch Pacwa recently reflected on Catholic Connection that the government also should adhere to the fourth commandment.
There's a wonderful commandment, the fourth commandment, to honor your father and mother. And that commandment to honor parents is also something that applies to the state. Why is it that the state is not honoring mothers and fathers and their decisions to, about their children? What has made people who work for the government, apparatchiks, who think that they know more about how to raise a child than the parents? Now, there might be some cases where they do have more insight. That is a possibility. But there is this true problem where people are telling children not to talk to their parents about life-changing surgeries. Is this not something that is more than absurd, but something that is, in a certain sense, devilish? This is telling children to keep such a secret from their own parents that it is on the edge of being a lie. This is not morally acceptable. And we have to pay close attention to the folks in the government who thought that they should do exactly that. Why? What were they up to? I don't think they had the authentic, good needs of the children in mind.
More conversations like that are coming up at 8 o'clock on Catholic Connection with Teresa Tomeo. St. Augustine says the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a redemption for many. There you have how the Lord served. There you have the sort of servants he commanded us to be. He gave his life as a redemption for many. He redeemed us. I'm Matthew Handley. That does it for this edition of Michigan Mornings. Lord willing, I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Until then, goodbye.